up shop, brand new coupe. Open the top, got the juice, got the rock. Money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high. Living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified. Tell them, man, I'm too alive. Yeah, I got the Midas touch. Nah, y'all ain't fly as us. I get elevated. Nah, y'all ain't high as us. I just keep it player. I don't need your favors. They talk down on the come up, but gon' ride with you later. Yeah, smiling in your face. Watch out for the snakes and fakes. They just waiting to take your plate, so you better say your grace, yeah. Big dog, I'ma eat. Nigga, you a pussy, I'm a dog off the leash, yeah. Open up shop, brand new coupe. Open the top, got the juice, got the rock. Money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high. Living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified. Tell them, man, I'm too alive. Rolling like the crimson tide. Shawty just sit back and vibe. Lane to lane off in the ride. Blacked out, you can't see inside. Tell me what you do it for. They gon' go and sell they soul. Game in a figure four. Don't forget to feed your folks, you know. 6 feet I stand, stacking bands, tallest man. Had the world on my shoulders, now I got it in my hands. Wake up on grams, had to do this for the fam. See them hating, stun more. That's that shit that they can't stand, yeah. Yeah, with the same nigga from the jump. Every day the first of the month. Y'all really can't come close. This really ain't what y'all want. Y'all can't touch this sauce. Looking at a young rich boss. Nigga can't take no loss. Nigga already paid that cost, yeah. And I'm still putting up shots, nigga. Major Key got this shit on lock, nigga. What you need, know we got it in stock. Regal Hendrix, this the new rap rock, nigga. Open up shop, brand new coupe. Open the top, got the juice, got the rock. Money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high. Living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified. Tell them, man, I'm too alive. Rolling like the crimson tide. Shawty just sit back and vibe. Lane to lane off in the ride. Blacked out, you can't see inside. Tell me what you do it for. They gon' go and sell they soul. Game in a figure four. Don't forget to feed your folks, you know.
It's flow, yeah.
Open up shop, brand new coupe. Open the top, got the juice, got the rock. Money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high. Living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified. Tell them, man, I'm too alive. Yeah, I got the Midas touch. Nah, y'all ain't fly as us. I get elevated. Nah, y'all ain't high as us. I just keep it player. I don't need your favors. They talk down on the come up, but gon' ride with you later. Yeah, smiling in your face. Watch out for the snakes and fakes. They just waiting to take your plate, so you better say your grace, yeah. Big dog, I'ma eat. Nigga, you a pussy, I'm a dog off the leash, yeah. Open up shop, brand new coupe. Open the top, got the juice, got the rock. Money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high. Living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified. Tell them, man, I'm too alive. Rolling like the crimson tide. Shawty just sit back and vibe. Lane to lane off in the ride. Blacked out, you can't see inside. Tell me what you do it for. They gon' go and sell they soul. Game in a figure four. Don't forget to feed your folks, you know. 6 feet I stand, stacking bands, tallest man. Had the world on my shoulders, now I got it in my hands. Wake up on grams, had to do this for the fam. See them hating, stun more. That's that shit that they can't stand, yeah. Yeah, with the same nigga from the jump. Every day the first of the month. Y'all really can't come close. This really ain't what y'all want. Y'all can't touch this sauce. Looking at a young rich boss. Nigga can't take no loss. Nigga already paid that cost, yeah. And I'm still putting up shots, nigga. Major Key got this shit on lock, nigga. What you need, know we got it in stock. Regal Hendrix, this the new rap rock, nigga. Open up shop, brand new coupe. Open the top, got the juice, got the rock. Money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high. Living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified. Tell them, man, I'm too alive. Rolling like the crimson tide. Shawty just sit back and vibe. Lane to lane off in the ride. Blacked out, you can't see inside. Tell me what you do it for. They gon' go and sell they soul. Game in a figure four. Don't forget to feed your folks. You know.
It's flow, yeah.
Open up shop, brand new coupe. Open the top, got the juice, got the rock. Money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high. Living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified. Tell them, man, I'm too alive. Yeah, I got the Midas touch. Nah, y'all ain't fly as us. I get elevated. Nah, y'all ain't high as us. I just keep it player. I don't need your favors. They talk down on the come up, but gon' ride with you later. Yeah, smiling in your face. Watch out for the snakes and fakes. They just waiting to take your plate, so you better say your grace, yeah. Big dog, I'ma eat. Nigga, you a pussy, I'm a dog off the leash, yeah. Open up shop, brand new coupe. Open the top, got the juice, got the rock. Money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high. Living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified. Tell them, man, I'm too alive. Rolling like the crimson tide. Shawty just sit back and vibe. Lane to lane off in the ride. Blacked out, you can't see inside. Tell me what you do it for. They gon' go and sell they soul. Game in a figure four. Don't forget to feed your folks. You know, 6 feet I stand, stacking bands, tallest man. Had the world on my shoulders, now I got it in my hands. Wake up on ground, had to do this for the fam. See them hating, stun more. That's that shit that they can't stand, yeah. Yeah, with the same nigga from the jump. Every day the first of the month. Y'all really can't come close. This really ain't what y'all want. Y'all can't touch this sauce. Looking at a young rich boss. Nigga can't take no loss. Nigga already paid that cost, yeah. And I'm still putting up shots, nigga. Major Key got this shit on lock, nigga. What you need, know we got it in.
Alright, man, we up in this thing, bro. This bitch. Bitch. That's what I'm trying to do. What's wrong with the game, bro? What's wrong with y'all shitty ass game? You spend too much money for y'all game to be performing like this, bro. Spend too much money for y'all game to perform like this.
EA Sports.
Niggas told me all these rapper pussy ain't no rapper then. So when I get on, ain't no more fucking addresses. Taj Brooks. We getting a Taj board, ain't it? That was something.
Joe. Why? We just go around bailing people out. Yo, come on, what's up? What happened? I'm saying we could do like Goofy bails and stuff. Relax. Sleep. Well, hold on. We gonna get you something to eat. How you get me back in here? We're gonna get you some food. We're gonna get you some food. I wanna go back in. I don't wanna do this. You wanna go back to jail? Yes. Will Smith got asked. Will Smith got asked, "Can money buy you happiness?" And his answer was mind-blowing. Check this clip out.
Discuss the actual amount. Do you think money buys happiness? Hell no. Actually, there's an amount of money that once you pass it, it buys misery. Once you have a certain amount of money, you can change people's lives. So it's really all people can think about. So it's difficult to make new friendships at certain financial points, right? In America, somewhere around $1 million a year, it starts going the other way. It's more problems we got. We start looking into a tax on.
You broke this down.
Yeah.
Everything's when you hit rock bottom, that's when you change. Can you break that down?
The idea of cliff top, it's like a corresponding place to rock bottom. And after you've had all the money you wanted, you've had all the sex you wanted, and you created all the fame. Check it. You know how I feel last week, Kobe.
Guess we saving that shit for tomorrow. Nigga said ain't no objectives, so you know XP. Okay. Same shit. Yeah. And we'll give us Taj boy for sure. An upgrade token. Taj board and upgrade token. Almost guaranteed upon completion. Well, ain't no almost. It is. Interested in that. Plus the weeklies and shit. So, I guess niggas can grind about XP. I get it that it goes to level 100. It's kind of get, I guess, for something to grind into. Cause get your game drops in a month. So. Like 5 squad.
Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Handoff to the single back. Running with power. Open space at the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama!
Shouldn't last long.
And how about that start for this offense? First play of the game. You talk about setting the tone, starting fast. That is the exact thing they just did. One play, one score. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Browning. Sometimes you just have to take the touchback. They get it down at the 4-yard line. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Using his legs, it's Browning. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. They'll give it to the back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
To the air, it's Milroe. Got the quick pass. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Finds his big tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys,
let me fucking
they
move.
rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Dances away to buy time. Unleashes one. And it's lobbed into the air, and that one's going to be picked off.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell, drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Using his legs to buy some time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. At the 40, there he goes. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Browning.
That is, come on, bro.
Did he not take a knee? He's down at the 3-yard line. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll start this drive with a pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The official.
Slime bullshit. Bullshit.
The Bruins will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught over the middle, it's Cameron. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them.
Damn.
Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, you know, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
They'll leave it with him. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
After run, now throw.
Come on.
Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest. And you can tell, just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Slings it. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Bama!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so
But it got locked up. He went full send on the goddamn ocean.
To make people miss, and this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Offense getting set for first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll pull it down. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Looking to scramble. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Trying to seal the edge on the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play-action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Rising. Unloads it left. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Burden. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a town to do it. Obviously, create some excitement, create some momentum, go to a Rose Bowl, just do big things at UCLA.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Burden.
I ain't react, bro. I ain't fucking react.
To the end of the first period. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, UCLA 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Bruin.
All right, bro.
And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Give to the back. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Alabama quickly back to the line. A cornerstone of the Alabama program, really.
Oh, we out of here. We out of here. We out of here. Snap the ball. Snap the ball. Snap the ball.
Establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Snap it to the back. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock and reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Formation.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. The hand to the running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz. That's why they were able to be successful.
The Tide will get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. The offense set for a 1st down play. Wide out in motion. Well, jet sweep pass. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Tide!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the
Come
game right now. I take it into
on.
halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Quickly out to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. He's going to pass. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment there.
Okay, that's fucking
Back to
awesome.
pass, it's rising. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got his man
That's fucking awesome, bro.
Finally run out
Let's
of
not
bounds,
motion with
but
him,
he
bro.
has this offense
Even though we in man.
with a 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to
Even
throw
though
the
we're in
football.
fucking
They're able
man,
to
let's not
connect
fucking
and
motion
keep
with the
drive
guy.
going.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And they will score.
It's not motion with the guy, even though we're in fucking man. So I can't even play how the fuck I need to play. Cause the nigga just sitting the fuck over there.
From tying this football game, you trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
I can't do what the fuck I gotta do cause the nigga don't fucking move.
They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the
His
score
man
comes
is
on a
gonna watch your man go over there.
17-yard run for the touchdown.
Like, bro, get fucking serious, my nigga.
Just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5.
You got straight past that nigga, dog. You pick him up, bro.
Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business.
You pick him up, bro.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. inside the 45. Can anyone catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it.
I can run that shit too.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Fair catch called for and made. Just enough time for one final play of the half. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Alabama. UCLA.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They get to him as he throws. Got his man down the middle. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up fourth down.
I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? Touch pass on the run. Crosses the 45. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense.
What the fuck?
That first down.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And to get rid of it quickly. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Corners are going to bail. They want to just keep throwing it. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Third down a lot of times, and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
What was that? Yo, what was that?
Just does a little double checking to make sure.
That's crazy.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's rising. They're working that left
Shit
side.
should be on the ground.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Gets rid of it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor.
No, where's my spy?
And they'll
Spy's supposed to
finally
be
get
picking
him
that
down
off.
after a terrific pickup. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Nigga's a bitch. This is the only way you can fucking score, nigga.
Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll pitch it.
You're a bitch.
He's entered the end zone
The
for
quarter
the 2,
win.
and he gives them the lead. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. He only needs a sliver of daylight. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, UCLA 22, Alabama
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. 3rd and inches. When your will, your heart, your desire is put to the test. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Jordan.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Right back to him on the ground. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the 1st.
keeping it on the ground with the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with his back. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Well, that's new. You want to kick the ball to the tight end in this situation and let him run the football. I mean, goal line area, maybe. No, you know what? It stunk. It was a bad play call. Don't do it again.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
But when you're backed up on the goal line like this, you've got to play quick with your eyes. You got to be able to react to where the football is. It's not easy to do on these jet sweeps, but the defense did it there.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Alabama.
So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. And it's good. The short field goal for the game. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Try to cheat. Shit ain't count. Of course. Of course. Of course. Oh, and of course the game ain't count. Oh, it's a good game too. That shit ain't count. What it is. It's like I want to play, but what's the point of playing if the shit ain't gonna count? What's the point of playing if the shit ain't gonna count? Can't even. And it just brought me back, bro. Just played 1 or 2 games. Actually. Just played 1 or 2 games, actually. But I know if I lose, it's gonna count. I know if I lose, that shit gonna count.
The Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Branch. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll stop him at the 22 after a 5-yard pickup. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama built its identity on a strong running game. Pass on the way, it's picked off. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Bearcats. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. The big thing now don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll run play action. Looking for an open area to his left. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cameron. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, you know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Dances away from the heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Cameron. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Alabama pushing the tempo. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Good timing on the quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback, but you might need a little help on the backside with this guy.
Yeah, because now you're putting your guy in man-to-man situation against an elite receiver, and that's a tough battle to win, but you got to take those chances. You got to be aggressive.
Got enough space, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he makes the extra point. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Golden. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires left. And they won't make the connection.
Offensive defense.
Here comes the hurry up.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the pass.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
The run from the shotgun.
So you saw the second nigga come and make the tackle. Why not give me the second nigga?
Disaster and stop the really big play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Lagway. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bearcats. Lining up to add another.
Why is the switch not working, bro? Why can't I switch players, bro?
PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Got a man. It's Booker. This offense has a second down play. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Direct snap. Inside the 35. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
We get bullied on this
second
bitch.
Down after the short completion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Bama! Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. So an 82-yard drive there. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Coming after it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Just enough time to get off one more snap.
That's the end of the first half, with the game tied.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Franklin. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting.
He's going up top. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back.
Hey,
What a momentum changer as he makes the interception and then takes the return up to the 50.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Looking for room. It's Gordon. Still running at the 40. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Alabama quickly back to the line. To the air, it's Jordan. Touchdown time! And that one will give him the lead. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
He'll let it go down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Extending the play. He fires it out to the right. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Plenty of time as he fires
Thank
it to
you,
the
bro.
right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw it again. Getting some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. This is a 3rd and long. Defense dropping into soft coverage. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He unleashes a long one. Snags it down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. To give to the big fullback. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Bearcats will come to the line to convert on 4th down. They'll go with a direct snap.
Go.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th?
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Excuse me.
Batter. Coat our spatula, go directly back into our hot oil. Now we're going to drain that, go back into our pancake batter, into our hot oil again. Our oil's drained off. We're going to bring this over to our rack here. We're going to use the back of a fork or spoon to help us slide that pocket off of our spatula. I'm going to take a couple slices of bacon, put them into each pocket. Egg. Now, it wouldn't be a pancake breakfast without your favorite syrup over the top. I'm using this Dolly Parton maple syrup. Look at how good these look, you guys.
Ty. She does want to pursue charges. She does want to pursue charges. Yes. Okay. Do you have any reasons for your actions? Or reaching in? Don't say you didn't do it again because that was a lie the first time. Okay, so I'm going to give you a chance to tell me the truth.
I opened the car door, but I never.
It shows you reaching in. You're reaching in.
Pulled the car door.
Yeah, which rightfully so. Because you were reaching in. Yeah, I watched the video. You reached in and she pulled the door shut.
Never. I would never grab her.
Which you lied to me about to start with. Right? This is my first day. Okay, and when I watch a video, it's that simple. Right? There's no apologizing. Her kids are in the back of the car and everything else. You
There's children in the car?
Yes.
Well, the windows are so black, I didn't see anything.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have done any of that to start with.
Absolutely.
Over a simple parking lot beef. You do realize how innocuous this whole thing seems, and your actions are just way over the top for what occurred.
Well, when I think someone is just
You're gonna go what?
their enemy,
Such a red chips.
And the Bears will put total weather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the offense on first down. Wide out in motion. On the move, it's Jordan. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Alabama pushing the tempo. To throw, it's Jordan. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and they forced the incompletion.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Fast motion from the offense. Give to the running back. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. They'll immediately call timeout. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
Hey, man, 4th and 1 at any part of the field is risky to go for, especially when you're in your own end of the field. But they did. It was a good play call. I like them being aggressive, especially after getting that first down.
They'll try to snap it quickly. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. They'll try the run. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Right back to the well.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Set to kick it away.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down for this offense. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Mahomes. Might be looking to run. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Why not give it a nigga that's right there with the nigga?
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Gordon.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Right down the middle. Snags it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Bears want to pick up the tempo.
It's now 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes that Alabama offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Right back to it. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
They just dragged me into this nigga, dog.
And he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts down.
Nigga just dragged me into this nigga, bro.
To get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback will audible. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. To the ground to try to move the chains.
Let's go.
Alabama will get the first down.
Well, it's a nice run there to keep the drive going, get the first down. I'll tell you guys, I'm impressed so far by this offense and their ability to run it early.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Got out of trouble and throws. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
To the air, it's Jordan. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Coming out with it, it's Scatterbo. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going up top on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Scatterbo. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change.
Lofts one deep down the right side.
Whoa!
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Looking for room, it's Gordon. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He'll throw on third down. Looking left. It's complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
What?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Wow, what a big play. And how about the hit-stick tackle right there? That's one this offense is going to remember.
Literally had no control.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
The sure hands, it's Jordan. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down,
let's go.
They'll run it, looking for the first. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. There was no reason to hesitate on the sideline there. Just keep the offense out and go for it.
Dude, 4th and inches. If I can't get inches, I deserve to lose football games. So I'm going for it on 4th and inches every single time.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The pitch to the left. At the 40, there he goes. Running toward the tape. He finally steps out of bounds. A gigantic run that'll take us to the end of the third quarter.
With the score, Alabama 10, Baylor 7.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's scattered, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance.
GG, bro. GG, cheese ball. GG, cheese ball. The fuck up out of here, cheese ball.
Cigarette, what you smoking on? What you doing that for? Why you doing that?
Who are you? Who are you?
Cigarette, what you smoking on? What the fuck you doing that for? Why you doing that?
We conquered the cheese, man. We conquered the motherfucking cheese, man. Conquered the cheese, Nobody feel like playing the game to come down to the wire just for shit not to count, so I call it, man. I call it,